This is my audience.
Lucy Greeley stated, "Beauty as defined by society at large seemed to be only about who was best at looking like everyone else. The false sense of beauty society has put on us has driven girls to do extreme things to get there. Huge amounts of editing and airbrushing is required to make sure someone in a magazine or on TV looks beautiful. Dove has done studies on how women view themselves versus how others view them. How can women look at themselves different and not compare themselves to people on television? Society has showed women and men everywhere a false sense of beauty." In an article written by Jo Swinson, she states, "One study found that 1 in 4 people is depressed about their body. Another found that almost a third of women say they would sacrifice a year of life to achieve their ideal body weight and shape, and almost half of girls in a recent study think the pressure to look good is the worst part about being female. One could truly blame society for this. From even as a child, I remember being pressured to look like Disney princesses and my Barbie dolls. Nowadays, I compare myself to celebrities of my favorite movies and the models in the magazines I read. After watching the video photoshopping real women into cover models, it made me realize that when you actually see a picture of yourself photoshopped, you really start to realize why would I really want to not look like myself." Dove has done numerous studies on how women view themselves versus how other people view them. In the YouTube videos of Dove Reel sketches, we are given the harsh reality of how women truly view themselves. In this study, women were asked to explain how they viewed themselves to an artist, and he would draw. After they were done, they would have another person go in and explain the same woman to the artist, and he would sketch that too. After the sketches were done, they would hang them next to each other, and women would be able to see how different the sketches were. This really opened one's eyes to how different they perceive themselves. We look at our flaws and imperfections too much instead of the true beauty we have inside. As a society, we should ask ourselves, how can we help women and men look at themselves differently as they see their true beauty? I know personally myself, I'm working on my self-esteem every day by trying not to compare myself to other people. It still happens, but if we can learn to be happy with ourselves more than we can conquer anything. It'll also helps nowadays where we have celebrities that refuse to lose weight for a specific acting job or modeling position. A great example of this would be Jennifer Lawrence. In the movie The Hunger Games, she was asked to lose 10 pounds for the role, but she refused because she wanted girls to look up to a strong woman, not someone who doesn't look like she could win the Hunger Games. With women like this, I am given hope in how society might change and support women that have curves and fads of thigh gaps and collarbones go away. As a society ourselves, we can help the movement of self-love and feeling beautiful in our own skin. Society has constantly put a pressure on women to look a certain way. They think they know the true meaning of beauty. While more celebrities have come along that refuse to lose weight or have their hair a certain way there is also numerous studies and participation activities that have helped women see themselves as beautiful and as their imperfections as unique traits. As women, we must all now show the world that we are beautiful as an individual no matter what we look like. Let's follow after the words of the inspiring Jennifer Lawrence, and when we walk into the party, just ask where the pizza is.